Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that may just surprise you, the 1974 United States 1-cent coin. This little copper gem might look unassuming, but stick around because we'll reveal its fascinating history and astonishing value at the end. Let's start by setting the stage for the 1974 1-cent coin. The 1970s were a transformative time for the United States, marked by social change, economic challenges, and a shifting cultural landscape. During this decade, the U.S. Mint was producing coins in response to the growing demand for currency due to inflation and population growth. The 1974 penny is notable not just for its design but also for the context in which it was minted. This was an era when the U.S. was moving away from silver coins and transitioning to more affordable metals. The Mint decided to continue producing the classic Lincoln penny, featuring the beloved image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which had been in circulation since 1909. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1974 penny. The obverse features a striking profile of Abraham Lincoln, a design created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This image has become one of the most recognizable in American numismatics. Lincoln's legacy as a symbol of unity and freedom resonates deeply in the American consciousness. On the reverse, we see the classic depiction of two wheat ears framing the words, 1 cent. This design not only pays homage to America's agricultural roots but also reflects the nation's pride in its hardworking spirit. Together, these elements make the 1974 penny a cherished collectible for both history enthusiasts and coin collectors. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1974 1-cent coin so special in the eyes of collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted, a select few were produced with unique characteristics that set them apart. One of the most sought-after versions of the 1974 penny is the 1974 S coin, which was minted in San Francisco. Some of these coins were struck as proofs, featuring a higher quality finish and detail. Additionally, there are known examples of double die errors, where the coin's design was unintentionally stamped twice, creating a striking and visually distinct appearance. Coins with these errors can command a significant premium, making them highly desirable among collectors. Condition is a critical factor in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and the better the condition, the higher the value. Many 1974 pennies that circulated for years have seen wear and tear, but if you happen to find one in exceptional condition or one of those rare double die examples, you may have something truly valuable on your hands. For collectors, it's essential to understand that not all 1974 pennies are created equal. While most will be worth only their face value, those rare coins can be worth significantly more, turning a simple penny into a potential treasure. In addition to the double die error, some 1974 pennies have unique features that can further enhance their desirability. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unusual characteristics, whether that be minting errors, variations in metal composition, or unique wear patterns that tell a story. One fascinating aspect of coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. You never know when you might come across a coin that has slipped through the cracks, one that could elevate your collection to a whole new level. If you have a stash of pennies, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem among them. So, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1974 United States 1-cent coin in pristine condition, or even one of those elusive double die examples, it could potentially be worth a staggering $56,000. That's right, a single penny from 1974 could be valued at $56,000. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you've got some old coins lying around, now is the time to dig them out and see what you've got. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 1974 penny and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our future discoveries. Top 2. we're shining a spotlight on a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the 1982 United States 1-cent coin. This little copper coin may look like just another penny, but stay tuned as we unravel its rich history and reveal its astonishing value at the end. To understand the significance of the 1982 penny, let's first take a look at the era in which it was minted. The early 1980s were a time of economic change in the United States. The country was grappling with high inflation, and the U.S. Mint faced challenges in producing coins that met the public's demand. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a monumental shift in the composition of the penny. While pennies had traditionally been made of copper, the rising costs of metal prompted the mint to begin producing pennies from a new zinc composition coated with a thin layer of copper. This transition resulted in two distinct types of 1982 pennies, those made primarily of copper and those made primarily of zinc. Understanding this change is key to appreciating the value of the 1982 penny, as certain versions are far more desirable among collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 penny. The obverse features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has been a staple of American currency since the penny was first minted in 1909, and it embodies Lincoln's legacy of unity and freedom. On the reverse side, we see the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the great leader and a symbol of American democracy. The combination of these elements makes the 1982 penny not just a piece of currency but a representation of American history and values. So, what makes the 1982 1-cent coin so special in the eyes of collectors? The rarity lies in the composition changes and specific minting errors that occurred during this transition year. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a small number are sought after for their unique characteristics. One of the most notable variants is the 1982 D bronze penny, which was minted in Denver. This coin is particularly rare because it was one of the last pennies produced using the copper alloy before the mint switched to the zinc composition. The bronze version is highly coveted by collectors and can command a significant premium. Another sought-after variant is the 1982 double die error penny, which features a distinct doubling of the design elements on the coin. This minting error is a favorite among collectors, as it creates a visually striking piece that stands out from the standard issue. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and the value can vary dramatically based on how well preserved a coin is. Most 1982 pennies will be worth just their face value, but if you happen to have one in uncirculated condition or one of the rare error coins, you may be looking at a much higher value. Collectors know that condition can make or break the value of a coin. A well-preserved 1982 penny can be a prized addition to any collection, while those with significant wear may not hold much value beyond their face amount. In addition to the bronze and double die variants, other unique features can enhance the appeal of the 1982 penny. Minting errors, such as off-center strikes or incorrect compositions, are highly sought after and can significantly increase a coin's value. The thrill of coin collecting often lies in the hunt for these unique pieces. You never know what you might find in a jar of old coins or during a visit to your local coin shop. If you have a collection of pennies from 1982, it's worth taking a closer look. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1982 United States 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or one of those rare bronze or error variants, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $46,000. That's right, a single penny from 1982 could be valued at $46,000. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you've got some old coins lying around, now is the perfect time to dig them out and see what treasures you might have. Top 3, we're putting the spotlight on an often overlooked piece of currency, the 1996 United States 1-cent coin. This small, seemingly ordinary penny may just surprise you with its rich history and astonishing value. Stick around until the end, and we'll reveal just how much this little gem could be worth. To understand the significance of the 1996 penny, we need to set the scene. The mid-1990s were an exciting time in the United States, marked by economic growth and technological advancements. As the country moved forward, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins that not only served as currency but also reflected the spirit of the times. The 1996 penny is part of the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln penny, which has been in circulation since 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny has undergone various design changes over the years, but its core symbolism remains strong. In 1996, the penny continued to feature the beloved profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, serving as a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1996 penny. On the obverse, we see the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln. This design not only honors Lincoln's legacy but also symbolizes the ideals of unity and freedom that he fought for. His presence on the penny serves as a reminder of the principles that underpin American democracy. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proud, representing the values of liberty and justice. This majestic structure is not just a landmark, it embodies the spirit of the nation and serves as a tribute to Lincoln's contributions to American society. The combination of these elements makes the 1996 penny more than just a piece of currency, it's a representation of American heritage. So, what makes the 1996 1-cent coin so special in the eyes of collectors? The key lies in its rarity and the unique features that emerged during its minting. While millions of these coins were produced, only a small number stand out due to various minting errors and variations. One of the most sought-after variants is the 1996 S-proof penny, which was minted in San Francisco. These proof coins are crafted with higher quality and finish, making them especially appealing to collectors. The 1996 S-proof penny features a shiny, mirror-like surface and intricate details that make it a standout piece in any collection. Additionally, some 1996 pennies were produced with minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These errors create visually striking coins that can greatly increase their desirability and value among collectors. If you happen to have one of these error coins, you may have a hidden treasure on your hands. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and the value can vary dramatically based on how well preserved a coin is. Most 1996 pennies you find will likely be worth just their face value, but if you have a specimen in uncirculated condition or one of those rare proof or error coins, the value can skyrocket. Collectors know that the right condition can make all the difference. A well-preserved 1996 penny can be a valuable addition to a collection, while a worn coin may not hold much value beyond its face amount. In addition to the proof and error coins, there are other unique features that can enhance the appeal of the 1996 penny. Minting errors, such as unintentional color variations or unusual strikes, are highly sought after and can significantly increase a coin's worth. Coin collecting is all about the thrill of the hunt. You never know what you might discover in a jar of old coins or during a visit to a local coin shop. If you have a collection of 1996 pennies, it's worth taking a closer look. They could hold hidden value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1996 United States 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or perhaps one of those rare proof or error variants, it could be worth an astonishing $38,000. That's right, a single penny from 1996 could be valued at $38,000. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could carry such incredible value? If you've got some old coins lying around, now is the perfect time to dig them out and see what treasures you might have. Top 4. We're focusing on a little piece of currency that may seem ordinary but holds extraordinary value, the 1986 United States 1-cent coin. Stick around as we delve into its history, design, and, most importantly, its impressive worth. You won't want to miss the big reveal at the end. To appreciate the significance of the 1986 penny, we first need to set the context. The mid-1980s were a dynamic period in the United States, characterized by economic recovery and technological advancements. During this time, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to meet the demands of a growing economy. The 1986 penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1909. The design honors President Abraham Lincoln, who played a pivotal role in American history. As the nation continued to evolve, the penny remained a symbol of both heritage and continuity. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1986 penny. On the obverse, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This enduring image represents the principles of unity and freedom, reminding us of Lincoln's legacy and his contributions to the nation. On the reverse side, the design features the Lincoln Memorial, a majestic tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. This symbol of democracy and equality not only commemorates Lincoln's life but also serves as a reminder of the values he championed. The combination of these elements makes the 1986 penny a meaningful piece of American history, transcending its face value. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1986 1-cent coin so special among collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and the unique features that emerged during its minting. While millions of these pennies were produced, a small number stand out due to minting errors and variations. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1986 proof penny, minted in San Francisco. Proof coins are made with higher standards and feature a brilliant, mirror-like finish. Collectors highly prize these coins for their exquisite details and exceptional quality. Another interesting aspect is the presence of various minting errors that occurred in 1986. Some pennies were struck with misalignments or double dies, creating unique designs that attract collectors' attention. These error coins are especially desirable because they offer a glimpse into the quirks of the minting process. When it comes to coins, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and their value can fluctuate dramatically based on their condition. Most 1986 pennies you encounter will likely be worth just their face value, but if you have one in uncirculated condition or one of those rare proof or error variants, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Collectors know that a well-preserved 1986 penny can command a significant premium, while a worn-out coin may only hold its face value. Always keep an eye out for coins in excellent condition. They could be worth much more than you realize. In addition to proof and error variants, other unique features can enhance the appeal of the 1986 penny. Minting inconsistencies, such as variations in metal composition or unusual strike patterns, are highly sought after in the collector community. The excitement of coin collecting often lies in the thrill of discovery. You never know what you might find in a jar of old coins or during a trip to your local coin shop. If you have a collection of 1986 pennies, it's time to take a closer look. You might just find a hidden treasure now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1986 United States 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or perhaps one of those rare proof or error variants, it could be worth an astonishing $43,000. That's right, a single penny from 1986 could be valued at $43,000. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you've got some old coins lying around, now is the perfect time to dig them out and see what treasures you might have. Top 5, we're shining a light on a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the 1987 United States 1-cent coin. You might be surprised to learn just how much this little penny could be worth. So, stick around as we explore its history, design, and, most importantly, its incredible value. You won't want to miss the big reveal at the end. To appreciate the significance of the 1987 penny, let's take a trip back to the late 1980s. This era was marked by economic change and cultural evolution in the United States. The nation was experiencing a technological boom, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to keep up with the demands of a growing economy. The 1987 penny continues the long tradition of the Lincoln cent, a staple of American currency since 1909. Featuring President Abraham Lincoln, this coin represents not just currency, but a significant piece of American heritage. As the country moved forward, the Lincoln penny remained a symbol of resilience and unity. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1987 penny. On the obverse side, we see the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This image serves as a powerful reminder of Lincoln's legacy and his commitment to the principles of freedom and equality. Flipping the coin to the reverse, we encounter the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which symbolizes American democracy and unity. This majestic structure not only commemorates Lincoln but also serves as a reminder of the values he championed throughout his life. Together, these design elements make the 1987 penny a meaningful piece of American history, far beyond its face value. So, what makes the 1987 1-cent coin particularly special to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and the unique features that emerged during its minting. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a select few stand out due to various minting errors and variations. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1987 S-proof penny, minted in San Francisco. These proof coins are created with higher standards and feature a brilliant, mirror-like finish that enhances their beauty. Collectors highly prize these coins for their exceptional quality and intricate details. Additionally, some 1987 pennies exhibit minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These unique characteristics can significantly increase a coin's desirability and value. If you happen to have one of these error coins, you may have stumbled upon a hidden treasure. When it comes to coins, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and their value can vary dramatically based on their condition. Most 1987 pennies you encounter will likely be worth just their face value, but if you have one in uncirculated condition or one of those rare proof or error variants, you could be looking at a substantial increase in value. Collectors know that well-preserved coins can command significant premiums. A pristine 1987 penny can be a valuable addition to any collection, while a worn coin may not hold much worth beyond its face value. In addition to proof and error coins, other unique features can enhance the appeal of the 1987 penny. Minting inconsistencies, such as variations in metal composition or unusual strike patterns, are highly sought after by collectors. The thrill of coin collecting lies in the hunt for these unique pieces. You never know what you might find in a jar of old coins or during a visit to your local coin shop. If you have a collection of 1987 pennies, now is the time to take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1987 United States 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or perhaps one of those rare proof or error variants, it could be worth an astonishing $41,000. That's right, a single penny from 1987 could be valued at $41,000. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you've got some old coins lying around, now is the perfect time to dig them out and see what treasures you might have. Top 6. We're shining a spotlight on a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, the United States 1-cent coin from 1991. You might think it's just a penny, but trust me, there's so much more to this little piece of currency than meets the eye. Stick around as we dive deep into its history, design, rarity, and value. You won't want to miss the surprise at the end. Let's kick things off with a bit of history. The 1991 penny was minted during an interesting time in American history. The early 90s marked the tail end of the Reagan era, with economic recovery after the recession of the late 80s. By this time, the penny had already been around for over 2 centuries, but it was during the early 90s that coin production ramped up to meet the needs of a growing economy. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, primarily in Philadelphia and Denver. While most of these coins ended up in circulation and quickly lost their value due to wear and tear, a select few have managed to survive in remarkably good condition. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1991 penny. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design has been around since 1909 and serves as a tribute to Lincoln's legacy in leadership during one of the most tumultuous times in American history. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This design is a tribute to the place where many Americans have gathered for significant moments in history. The combination of these two images makes the penny a symbol of American pride and resilience. Now, let's get to the exciting part. What makes the 1991 penny so appealing to collectors? While the vast majority of these coins are common and low in value, a few rare varieties in specific conditions can dramatically increase their worth. For example, some 1991 pennies were minted with errors, such as misprints or double strikes. These errors are particularly sought after because they create unique pieces that stand out in any collection. Additionally, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, can fetch significantly higher prices. Speaking of unique features, let's explore what collectors are really on the lookout for. The 1991 penny is known for a few noteworthy varieties. For instance, the 1991 proof penny, minted in San Francisco, is a favorite among collectors. While it may not seem like a big deal, this proof coin was produced in limited numbers, making it a valuable find for those who happen upon it. Moreover, some collectors are particularly interested in the condition of the coin. Pennies that have been graded as mint state, MS, or higher can command impressive prices. The grading system evaluates a coin's condition based on several factors, including wear, surface quality, and appeal. Now, let's get to the big reveal you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1991 penny that is in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you happen to stumble upon one of the rarer varieties, you could be looking at a value of $36,000, that's right, $36,000 for a single 1991 penny. Who knew that something so small could hold such incredible value? So, before you toss those old pennies into a jar or the nearest wishing well, take a moment to check if you might have a hidden treasure on your hands. Top 7. We're focusing on a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has a fascinating story, the United States 1-cent coin from 1978. You might be thinking, it's just a penny, but hold on. This little coin could be worth much more than you'd expect. Stay with us as we explore its history, design, rarity, and how much it could actually be worth. You won't want to miss the exciting conclusion. Let's set the stage with a bit of history. The 1978 penny was minted during a time of change in the United States. The 1970s were marked by significant economic challenges, including inflation and energy crises, which shaped the financial landscape of the country. This period saw the U.S. Mint producing a staggering number of coins to meet public demand. In 1978, the Mint struck over 4 billion pennies across various facilities. While these coins flooded the market, many circulated heavily and eventually became worn and damaged. However, amidst this mass production, a few special coins emerged, making the 1978 penny a notable piece for collectors. Now, let's dive into the design of the 1978 penny. On the front, or obverse, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln. This design has graced the penny since 1909, making it a lasting tribute to one of America's most revered presidents. Lincoln symbolizes unity and resilience, and his presence on the penny serves as a reminder of the values that shaped the nation. Turning the coin over, you'll see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This design, introduced in 1959, reflects the significance of Lincoln in American history and serves as a reminder of the ideals he stood for. The detailed depiction of the memorial captures the essence of American heritage and pride. So, what makes the 1978 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While most of these coins are common and hold little value, certain rare varieties and specific conditions can command impressive prices. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1978 proof penny, minted in San Francisco. Proof coins are struck using specially polished dies, resulting in a higher quality finish and sharper details. These coins are produced in limited numbers and are often kept in pristine condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. Another factor that adds to a coin's value is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved and are graded as mint state, MS, can fetch significantly higher prices. Collectors are always on the lookout for uncirculated pennies that show no signs of wear. In addition to the standard varieties, some 1978 pennies have unique features or minting errors that can make them even more valuable. For example, look out for coins with double die errors or those struck off-center. These unique traits create one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors crave. Finding one of these error coins can feel like striking gold. If you have a 1978 penny with an unusual feature, it might just be worth much more than its face value. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1978 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you happen to discover one of those rare varieties or errors, you could be looking at a staggering value of $53,000, that's right, $53,000 for a single 1978 penny. It's incredible how something so small could hold such extraordinary value. So, before you toss those old pennies aside, take a moment to check for any hidden treasures in your collection. Top 8, we're focusing on a true American classic, the United States 1-cent coin from 1976. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but this particular coin has a fascinating story and incredible value that you won't want to miss. Stick with us as we explore its history, design, rarity, and how much this little coin could actually be worth. Trust me, the surprise at the end is something you'll want to hear. Let's start with a bit of context. The year 1976 was a monumental one in American history. It marked the bicentennial anniversary of the United States. To commemorate 200 years of independence, various special events and celebrations took place across the nation. This atmosphere of patriotism and reflection extended to the U.S. Mint, which sought to honor this significant milestone through special coinage. In 1976, the Mint produced billions of pennies to meet the needs of a growing economy. However, while most of these coins entered circulation and experienced wear and tear, a select few have emerged in remarkable condition, making them highly desirable for collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1976 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the enduring image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. Lincoln symbolizes unity and perseverance, and his presence on the penny serves as a reminder of the values that shaped our nation. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959. This detailed representation of the memorial captures the essence of American heritage and reflects the honor and respect we hold for Lincoln's legacy. The 1976 penny also carries a special significance, as it was minted during the country's bicentennial celebrations. So, what makes the 1976 penny so intriguing to collectors? While the majority of these coins are relatively common, there are certain rare varieties that can command impressive prices. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1976 proof penny, minted in San Francisco. Proof coins are struck with polished dies, resulting in a high-quality finish and sharp details, making them particularly appealing to collectors. Condition is another critical factor that can significantly affect a coin's value. Coins that have been well preserved and graded as mint state can fetch much higher prices. Collectors are always on the lookout for uncirculated coins that show no signs of wear, as these pieces are a testament to history in pristine condition. In addition to the standard varieties, some 1976 pennies have unique features or minting errors that can elevate their value even further. For example, keep an eye out for coins with double die errors or those struck off-center. These unique characteristics create one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors are eager to add to their collections. If you find one of these error coins, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1976 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you discover one of those rare varieties or errors, you could be looking at an incredible value of $56,000. Yes, that's right, $56,000 for a single 1976 penny. It's amazing how something so small can hold such significant value. So, before you discard any old pennies, take a moment to check your collection for hidden gems. Top 9, we're diving into the fascinating world of the United States 1-cent coin from 1979. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but don't be fooled. This little coin has a captivating history and could be worth much more than you think. Stick around as we explore its background, design, rarity, and, of course, its incredible value. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we reveal at the end. Let's set the scene. The year 1979 was an important time in American history, marked by significant changes in the economy and culture. The late 1970s brought challenges like inflation and energy crises, but it was also a period of growth and transformation. As the U.S. Mint produced coins to meet the needs of the public, over 4 billion pennies were minted in 1979 alone, both in Philadelphia and Denver. While most of these coins circulated widely, many became worn down and lost their original luster. However, a few special coins emerged from this era that are now highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1979 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, which has adorned the penny since 1909. Lincoln represents unity, perseverance, and the values that have shaped our nation. His enduring presence on the penny serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made for freedom and equality. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the classic Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959. This design pays tribute to Lincoln's legacy and serves as a symbol of American pride. The details of the memorial remind us of the ideals he championed and the importance of remembering our history. So, what makes the 1979 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While many of these coins are common, certain rare varieties and unique features can significantly increase their value. One of the most notable is the 1979 proof penny, minted in San Francisco. Proof coins are produced using specially polished dies, resulting in a high-quality finish and sharper details, making them especially desirable among collectors. Condition is crucial when it comes to a coin's value. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, can fetch significantly higher prices. Collectors are always on the lookout for those pristine examples that reflect history in the best possible light. In addition to the standard designs, some 1979 pennies have unique features or minting errors that can elevate their value even more. For instance, keep an eye out for coins with double die errors or those struck off-center. These unusual characteristics create one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors eagerly seek out. If you happen to find one of these rare error coins, you could be looking at a very valuable addition to your collection. Now, let's get to the exciting part. If you have a 1979 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you come across one of those rare varieties or minting errors, you could be looking at an astonishing value of $56,000. That's right, $56,000 for a single 1979 penny. It's incredible how something so small can hold such remarkable value. So, before you dismiss those old pennies, take a moment to check your collection or pockets for any hidden gems. Top 10 and last unique coin. We're focusing on a coin that might be lurking in your collection or even your pocket, the United States 1-cent coin from 1987. You might think, it's just a penny, but hold on. This little piece of currency has a captivating history and could be worth way more than you'd expect. Stick with us as we dive into its background, design, rarity, and most importantly, its potential value. You won't want to miss the exciting reveal at the end. Let's set the stage with a bit of history. The year 1987 was significant for several reasons. It marked the final year of the Reagan administration and was a time of economic recovery in the United States. The late 80s saw a booming stock market and an overall sense of optimism. During this time, the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins to keep up with public demand, minting billions of pennies, including the 1987 1-cent coin. While many of these coins ended up in circulation and became worn over time, a select few have survived in remarkable condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1987 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, which has adorned the penny since 1909. This enduring image serves as a tribute to Lincoln's legacy, representing unity and resilience during a challenging time in American history. On the reverse side, the classic Lincoln Memorial is depicted, a design introduced in 1959. This memorial symbolizes Lincoln's contributions to the nation and serves as a reminder of the ideals he championed. The details of the memorial are a testament to American heritage and pride, making the 1987 penny not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of our collective history. So, what makes the 1987 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While many of these coins are common, certain rare varieties and unique features can significantly boost their value. One noteworthy version is the 1987 proof penny, minted in San Francisco. Proof coins are struck with specially polished dies, resulting in a higher quality finish that collectors love. Condition plays a crucial role in a coin's value. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, showing no signs of wear, can command much higher prices. Collectors are always on the lookout for those pristine examples that reflect history in the best possible light. In addition to the standard design, some 1987 pennies have unique features or minting errors that can enhance their value even more. For instance, look out for coins with double die errors or those struck off-center. These unique characteristics create one-of-a-kind pieces that are highly sought after by collectors. If you find one of these error coins, it could be a significant find that adds immense value to your collection. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1987 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you happen to discover one of those rare varieties or errors, you could be looking at an astounding value of $42,000. That's right, $42,000 for a single 1987 penny. It's amazing how something so small can hold such extraordinary value. So, before you toss those old pennies aside, take a moment to check for any hidden treasures in your collection. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating histories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you for joining us today, and happy hunting out there.